Hey, what's happening, everyone? Bitfather back again with another deck profile. This one's a little bit special. This one I specifically made for Supreme King here on YouTube. This is for you, brother. Um, so I'm not gonna waste much more time, but brother, this deck profile is specifically for you. I messaged him on Discord and I told him like, hey, bro, I got something I cooked up for you. So this is it. I hope you like it, man. Um, But yeah, this is for Genesis specifically. This is a Genesis deck profile. Um, this is going to be Cosmo Neos Turbo. So basically, the whole point of this deck is to you go first. You want to create the Cosmo Neos turn skip. That's it. That's all it is. Um, so yeah, let's get started. Starting with some heroes. We're gonna got two Spirited Neos. Pretty self-explanatory. You want one in the deck at least. You want at least have one for recursion. Two Elemental Hero Neos. One one Liquid Soldier. One Prisma. One Blazeman. And one Shadow Mist. You'll notice that there is no Stratos because this is the point total is 100 points exactly on the nose, and you'll see what those point cards are in a little bit later. But yeah, this is it, and this is all you need. If you're wondering how you get the searching, I'll show you in combos. But basically, a lot of times you're actually going to use Blazeman to send an elemental hero from deck to grave to become its attribute and attack and everything. So that's actually what you use him for, and a lot of times you'll just send Shadow Mist, or even you'll send Liquid Shoulder, or sometimes I've actually sent him. But yeah, that's it for the hero lineup. Then we're going to have 3 Crosskeeper. Reason I'm running 3 is because this is a turbo build, not so much just to play around everything else. Going second, you'll probably side one out for a different card, but this build specifically is turbo. Like, you just want hyper consistency. You want to make sure that you get Cosmo Neos out as consistently as possible. You got 4 Neospacians, Flare Scarab, Aqua Dolphin, Dark Panther, and Grand Mole. These 3, just again, they're not the best outside of maybe Grand Mole technically, but these 3 are the ones that extra deck wise have the most synergy. And I mean by that is you have 2 cards that basically kind of cycle these 3. You have Magma Neos and Nebula Neos, both of which kind of use both. And Aqua Dolphin is strictly just, in my opinion, just a really great card, period. So I threw a 4th in there. Technically, there's 2, and you'll see extra deck wise. Going on to the spells. 1 Miracle, 1 Poly. My hand's in the way. Then we got 3 E-Call. Then we got the other part of the bread and butter of this deck, Engage Neospace. This thing is absolutely busted. My other Genesis deck profile with a full turbo, I was running 3 of these with the 1 Neospacian, Aqua Dolphin, and Spirit. This is just amazing because this just gets you poly back. Like, that's it. This is the best recycling recovery we have. Because we're basically stuck to playing Fusion. So I might as well maximize on the ability to do so. And I think this is in my opinion, the best engine we have for that. The other bread and butter of this deck, Ian Shuffle. Amazing card. We got 1 instant contact, 1 Neos Fusion, 2 contact gate. I do not have convert contact, which is the if you control a monster, send 1 neospace into your hand and 1 from the deck to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. I don't have that. If I had that, I'd be running that at 3, but this is a good runner-up. So, then 2 Fake Hero, 2 Fusion Deployment, and 2 Fusion Draft. This card is basically our Infernal Devicer. You just discard 1 card, any card, locked in the fusion summoning. But if you added 1 of the materials listed on the fusion monster, and it happens to be a vanilla, you can add another one, another card, which is exactly why it's Infernal Devicer. You want to basically guarantee yourself material. You can add 1 if you want, but it's not really. It hasn't really come up that. I think it only came up in 1 hand where I only need to draw the 1. Because I wanted to have, I think I had Neos Fusion in my hand on that test. So it didn't matter. And then here's where it becomes 100 points. 2 Pot of Greed, 1 Crystal Charity. And then 1 Favorite Contact. Yeah. It is hyper consistent. I have like a 95% success rate with it going first. Well, let me rephrase that. In hand testing specifically, I have not play tested it, but this is more so just a proof of concept, I should say. I want to. Next time I get my friend over to play test, or I can find a locals that does Genesis, I'm probably going to run this, because I absolutely think this is probably one of the best decks moving forward. You just skip your opponent's turn. That's it. And then game 2, you just side out whatever you need, and that's it. So, side deck's kind of a mess, so I'm not going to bother showing it. Just know that the side deck consists of the 2 cards in it that are of importance are Miracle Contact and an extra Miracle Fusion. So, extra deck, Marine Dolphin. He is one of the instant contact targets. He also counts as Neospacian Aqua Dolphin. He always counts as that, and that's just to kind of go for a hand rip. Again, same thing. Hand ripping if I want to play that route, which is always viable. So yeah, you have Wake Up, you have the Marine Neos, you have 1 Aqua Neos, you have Absolute Zero, Flame Wingman, Infernal Rage, Sunrise, Magma Neos, Nebula Neos, 2 Neos Wingmen, and 2 Cosmo Neos, because nothing says turn skip like doing it twice. Nothing says you don't like your opponent by doing a double turn skip. So I will do a quick, I'll try and break this down as fast as I can and do a quick breakdown of it. Show some hands, show some comboing if I can. Let me just shuffle this. So, but yeah, let's see, break this up a little bit more, shuffle, 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 shuffle. I'm not power shuffling this, I'm just doing this as fast as I can, because I don't want this video to be too long. All right, let's see. Pot of Greed, Instant Contact, Grand Mole, Blazeman, Fake Hero. All right. Alrighty, we're off to a good start. So we will summon. We will activate Blazeman's effect to send Shadow Mist. To grave. Shadow Mist will grab us Spirit. Spirit will then be summoned off of Fake Hero. which will get us engage, activate engage, sending grand mole, and we will also send liquid soldier. To summon out another neospacian, we will summon Dark Panther, because why not? Then we will grab the polymerization, tag him out for regular Neos. And now that we have regular Neos on board, we can activate instant contact. Instant contact will summon the marine dolphin, and since she's always treated as aqua dolphin, he's there. At this point now, I think you should. We already have Cosmo Neos, but I'll just go through it just so you can see the full lineup. We have a dark elemental hero now with the light. Make rage. Rage will get us the trap. And then obviously we're just going to attribute it off for sunrise, which will get us miracle fusion. And yeah, basically that. You have, I didn't even need to activate Pot of Greed. This was absolutely completely dead card. It did not need to get activated. I will probably wait till after everything's recovered to do it again. But yeah, you set that. You don't need to activate the miracle fusion. You can hold it for next turn. Set it, flip it, and then you just shuffle them back into the deck on their draw phase, and you have successfully skipped their turn. So yeah, that is as simple as it gets. And that was just a quick breakdown hand. Let's do it again. I want to at least do it 2 more times total. So let's see. Yeah, Pot of Greed's just there for in case, for whatever reason, my hand is absolutely just not good. Instant contact. Fake hero. Graceful Charity. All right, this is one of those few hands where I'm going to want to activate Graceful Charity. So we'll go 1, draw 3, and then we discard 2. So we're going to discard Shadow Mist and Neos. Yes. And then we'll search off of Neos. Sorry, search off of Shadow Mist for... You know, let's not discard Neos. Let's discard because we need a hero. Let's discard Instant Contact. Yes, Instant Contact. Grab Spirit of Neos. Yeah, because Contact Gate, I believe, says banishing space most different names from your graveyard. Yeah. Actually, we'll send Contact Gate. Contact Gate, actually. Right? Banish 2 neospaces with different names from your graveyard. Yep. Contact Gate. Send that. So then this will be our hand. summon off a fake hero. Get engage. Engage will send. And it will send a Neospacian. Let's send Grand Mole, which will also summon another Neospacian. And you also get polymerization too off of that. Yeah. All right. Correct play. Alrighty. And then we will push it back. Actually, no, we don't even need to technically. We can leave it out. No, we should push it back in. Summon him out. Activate instant contact to summon the Flame Wingman. Actually, technically, I can summon Sunrise because his effect will activate. Because Neo, oh, actually, no, I shouldn't do that. Yeah, I should summon Flame Wingman because it's a different attribute. I don't know what I'm doing. Ignore me. Do that. Activate Poly. Get the trap. We're going to be summoning Infernal Rage. Get the trap. And then tribute it off to summon Sunrise. Get Miracle Fusion. Yes, there we go. Requires a lot of thinking. This deck does require you to constantly think and think a couple steps ahead. This is not, sometimes the plays are straightforward, other times, as you can see, are not. And then obviously you activate Fusion Deployment to summon out one from the deck, and it won't return. So it'll be returned after reactivate contact. Obviously set it. You have Cosmo Neos. Like, let's do one more time. And again, didn't even activate Pot of Greed. But yeah, I had to activate the Graceful Charity on that one because the hand was just, it needed a little bit more. And that's why the Pot of Greeds and the Graceful Charity are in there, just to dig. Because a lot of times I notice, like, you don't have the ability to, you lose that dig ability. Most of the time, I've noticed I don't need to activate it, but this is one of those few times where it's like, oh, wow, okay. I don't have a second Graceful Charity. Otherwise, I've run 2 Graceful and a Stratos. But you don't need it. You don't need, and the thing is, you don't even need a Hero Lives. I don't know if you noticed in this entire build, there was nice single a Hero Lives in this. It does nothing for me. I rather just the hyper consistency of having just the Pot of Greeds and stuff. Let's see, Contact Gate. I could probably even take this out if I'm being honest. All right, this is a good hand. I'll take this. Activate Emergency Call. We will get yes. We'll get Blazeman, summon Blazeman. Use his effect to send to get Spirit. There is a reason for this, so you have an extra hero on board. Then we will use Crosskeeper summon, then just for the draw power. then you'll get Ian Shuffle. Actually, no, we will get, yeah, we'll get Shuffle. Because actually Contact Gate will actually come in handy this time. Well, maybe I won't take it out. And then we will we'll activate Shuffle. Maybe I misplayed here. I think I misplayed. Actually, we won't do that. We'll put that back. We'll actually get Liquid Soldier. We'll get Liquid, yeah, because we want to activate engage neospace. So put this back. Send. Neospace sends that. Summon him. Grab Ian Shuffle. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're good here. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Off of him and get Polly. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. You have to do a lot of thinking with this deck. Activate. Summon him back. Activate. Shuffle him into the deck. Summon. Send another one. That's 2 now. Tag out. Neos. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Activate. Banish 2 from grave. Summon 2. 1, 2. And then proceed to Poly for Rage, and then Tribute. You get the Trap and Miracle Fusion. Trap, get Miracle Fusion. As you can see, it's just hyper consistency. I would probably wait to activate turn 2. So like I'll go set this. These are banished. Let's put this over here. So on their turn, draw, activate Contact. I would shuffle the banished and this back and put this at the bottom of the deck. And Neos. And then on his summon, I can then activate banish the Crosskeeper. Draw 1, 2, put 1 at the bottom of the deck. We'll put Fake Hero at the bottom. So yeah, that's that. And as you can see, that's basically all 3 hands in a row. I was able to make Neos and skip my opponent's turn. Um, I don't know if Konami will address this in the point system. If they do, I'll probably cry. But I think this actually might be the best build going forward. Jokes aside, I really like just how it's so consistent. It's just so consistent. It's janky. It's just fun. You theoretically could take out the, like I said, the cross key, the pot of greeds and the gracefuls for um, call buys. So you have 3 call buys in there, just so that way you can just not have to worry about being hand trapped to oblivion, which is a strong possibility and something I kind of toyed around with. But then you really lose that like heavy draw power. But then you could also make up for that by just upping the card count and putting like 2 Stratos and 2 Hero Lives. You could also do that, and I did try that, but I just wanted to keep it 40. I just like having that that consistency. So yeah, brother, this is for you, Supreme King. I hope you enjoy. Hope you like it, man. I built this with you in mind, so I hope you like it, man. And I hope everyone else, I hope you all like it and enjoy it. And I hope you enjoy it. And if you took something away from it. And of course, like I said, if you didn't like it, well, you can still learn something. My motto is there's always something to learn from bad experiences. So hope to see you guys all in the next one. And take it easy. Peace.